Hello and welcome back to Watercat Gaming. We're just gonna get into business today because we need to start tying up some loose ends. I did a few quests with the NCR, but I haven't really sided with them in any way. We don't want any hotheads going off in the Legion, or with Mr.House, or any of that, of course. But there is one interesting thing that we have to keep in mind. Everybody wants Mr.House dead. This will include the NCR if I continue to work with them and tread lightly against all the other factions.
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
Okay, well, I am definitely listening. Go on.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr.House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
Alright, well, you definitely have my attention, so go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Yes, actually, I already know them, and we are very good friends.
That's excellent news. So they'll help us, right?
They'll help me. They have agreed to help me.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you, but we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
I don't know if I actually have to rest up or do anything, but this is where I'm talking about. When you get into the dialogue things, it can get kind of iffy what you do and don't turn in.
Well, hello there. What a coincidence finding you outside the strip. You should have paid your dues, but no, you had to play hard, huh? Now it's our turn. Nobody fucks with the NCR and lives to brag about it. You're dead, punk.
Ready,
Over here!
steady, fighting.
What? This is exactly what I was saying. Let's try that again. I'm gonna go outside here.
What do you need?
I need to get going.
Bye.
Uh-huh. Really? That's not good. That is very bad. What exactly did I do? Yes, I worked with people, but nobody gave me tread on the bear. That makes me deeply uncomfortable. Why is the NCR trooper attacking me in the NCR
Morning.
Embassy? Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that in
Excellent
again.
work. I can't tell you how useful that will be.
And then let's
In any event,
get out of
I have
here.
another assignment ready and waiting for you, but we can speak of it later. Rest up. When you're ready, speak to me again.
Okay, now let's get out of here as quick as possible. Little unsettled that NPC guy is still chilling, but I'm hoping that his path is just perma-broken now.
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you?
You mentioned another assignment earlier, so I'm here to talk to you about it.
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated, and even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
Yes, what of it?
Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
I did do one quest with the NCR and the Kings. It looks like there's another one, so sure, I will definitely look into it.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
Well, to be fair, I really don't like Pacer. Nobody does. I thought he was dead already, but it's very possible that I've messed up a save along the way, so if I can't just kill him, what do you suggest?
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something you can use. If you think you found something but are unsure, report back, and I'll let you know if it's something we can use. It may be tough to find a way to completely throw off suspicion, however. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
Okay, well, let me know what I need to do, because actually the King does owe me some stuff, but in general I can talk to him.
Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here and we'll take it from there.
I will definitely go have a talk with the King then.
I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
Like I said, I must have messed a save up along the way, because Pacer was very much dead. If you're telling me there's another way to wipe out Pacer, I'ma do it. Not actually wipe him out, I just do want him to get him in trouble with the King, so let's head that way. Hey, I have some more issues. I'm hoping we can resolve them diplomatically.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
I need you to stop the violence against the NCR citizens. If that doesn't work, we will go about that favor you owe me.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
You're telling me? I'm the main character of the game. It's been put on me. Crazy. Anyways, though, all I'm asking is for you to try. The Kings will follow your leadership. I feel like that's a better, more encouraging option.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
I understand. That can definitely be the favor you owe me. Besides, it was an honor to fix Rex's brain.
Yes? Do you have something to report?
I spoke to the King, and he promised to stop the violence against the NCR citizens. I can't promise it, but I'm hoping that will whip Pacer into some shape for once.
That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you.
$600 caps, thank you. I'm glad to be of service, and it doesn't look like anything's incoming saying the other factions are mad, so let's see if we can keep going with this.
I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
I understand. Besides, we haven't gone to Hoover Dam, and we should definitely go sightsee. I don't know where Ganon went, but I'm hoping he's excited. Wait. I might not be able to work further with them without it making somebody mad. Hey. Forever lurking. We're a Boulder City, but Hoover Dam is to the east, and they give me a nice trail to it, so that's good. I'm not sure why Rex keeps barking. I'm not wearing the valance on my head this time. Trying to save it. I've been saving up a lot of caps, but I will be selling some stuff soon because we have to make sure that everything stays, in proper condition. And there it is. Hoover Dam. Like I said, sightseeing is good. There's at least a snow globe if I can't do this quest for them. And if not, it might be time to work on taking House out. I guess they'll be pleased even if they do not give it to me as an official quest.
Smart.
Well, I'll be.
And here is the Hoover Dam snow globe.
One of the last remaining functioning wonders of the pre-war world.
Oh my gosh.
I'm amazed it's still running at all. Too bad everyone's killing each other over it.
I agree. And finally, something Arcade had some interest in. There's some other places I think that might get him to talk to me a little more, but I definitely think piquing his interest might be what I need to do to get him to open up to me.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable, and right now I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission? Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them?
Yes, I have. You can say we've had some dealings.
Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them, and I'm concerned that we'll find them aiding our enemies when the Legion attack comes. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far west and make sure they're in no shape to join the Legion. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned, so deal with them appropriately. Any questions?
Now, I do have a lot of questions, but they really are not the ones that I can ask here, because what if I convinced them to not join the Legion? More than likely, that was going to make the Legion very mad at me. And what if I find that they're committed to joining Caesar? I'm gonna guess she's gonna tell me to kill them. I'm gonna go ahead and ask anyway.
Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left to
Yeah,
do so.
that's not happening.
Any other questions?
Yeah, no further questions, ma'am.
Good. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Dismissed.
You see, my whole thing is I do really want the Khans to not be with Caesar's Legion. There's no way Caesar ever lets anybody stay who they are if they want to join the Legion. I think I'm going the wrong direction. But you know what I mean. He will take away all of their ways, traditions, and anything they find sacred as Great Khans.
With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them.
Papa Khan, I really hate to, break the news to you, but they will enslave your women, change all of your ways, and demand that you worship a man. Which is exactly what you just said you didn't want. But that could also make Caesar very mad, which means I think I know the approach, because the Great Khans don't care if House dies. I'm gonna think about this. It might be time to just go ahead and go for Mr. House. It looks like if I want to keep the order for myself, there's no other choice. It's time to kill or disable Mr. House. But we do not have to immediately turn in everything with the factions. This means I'm not gonna get, actual XP from the NCR because they didn't ask me to do this. Now, Caesar did, which means I will get XP for him thinking we're working with him. Hopefully this won't make the NCR upset. Let's see where everybody is. All right. It's been a minute since I have done this, but it's not ever something you forget how to do. Now, as I did say, I'm hoping that they won't consider it for Caesar specifically, because it's also for me, keeping things the way I want. There are a few things where I have to go into Caesar's territory, and we're gonna have to work on that. But really, there's no way I'm siding with Caesar, and I really don't want to side with the NCR. I do believe in an independent New Vegas, and this is something that's required to be done if you want that. I wish Arcade could come. I'd love to see what he says about Mr. House's craziness. I mean, he likes old world technology. Well, we got something interesting that I would love to tell him about. Warning, authorized user. Proceed? Yeah, I'm totally authorized.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Just takes deep breathing. Deep breathing. Staying calm.
Dealt with.
I guess it was dealt with me, doing good sneak. Okay, let's unlock the control room elevator. And yeah, I'm totally authorized, man. Totally. House. I don't know why you put yourself in this torture situation. Is immortality worth it? I don't see how it could be. Unseal that chamber. I am totally not into the microbial infection risk, but once again, he put himself in like the worst situation a person could be in my opinion. I'm just gonna say it, I never needed to see this in 60 frames per second or more. Holy God! Why, House? Why?
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
You know, I'm gonna say it's just business, but also, Mr. House, there's a reason people die, and I don't know how your brain's okay in that body. Should you really be making decisions? And I do like you, to a point. I mean, you've been nice to me, you know, but you've used me for deeds, so I guess in that way it is just business, because it's the same thing you did to me.
If personal gain, what you sought, should have done as asked.
I can let you live, but this is not living. So you will not be able to control anything anymore, but I can let you live.
No! Don't disable Cerebro! I'd rather be killed. Just kill me.
I understand that. Let me get to the computer and see if there's a good way to do this, like a little bit more humane. To be fair, I'm giving up a Bioshock-themed reference to not hit you with a golf club. I just hope you know that. If I sterilize it, will it kill him? I think so. Yeah. I think it's better than hitting him, and I don't know if he'd just take one shot. He should, but he's hooked up to a lot. Holy crap! I was trying to be humane! It's been a... I have to live with what I've done. I do. I'm gonna go take a... I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Hey guys! Guys, I messed up. I messed up. Oh my God. I'm glad that you didn't come now. I'm very glad. I'm still mentally recovering from the choices that I made there, but like I said, we have to live with some things. That's what makes playthroughs fun. I hope that you had a good time. I hope I didn't shock you too much. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you taking the time to join me. I'm gonna go do my thing and you can go do yours. I hope doing your thing involves hitting that subscribe button so that you can join me next time. Have a great day. Bye!